Sinabi ko during my unboxing, the first impression nitong phone na ito, si Realme C55, is that ito nga ba ang C-series ni Realme? Parang masyado sila nag-step up dito. I mean, in terms of processor, in terms of charging, in terms of display, this phone has stepped up a lot. Today, we'll be diving deeper dito sa phone na ito to know all the other specs na nag-improve sa C-series na ito. Tara, simulan natin. So hi guys, ako si Richmond, Gadget Psychic, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Realme C55. Kung hindi nyo pa napanood ang aking unboxing and first impression nito phone na ito, I'll be posting the link up here. Now, the Realme C55 comes in two variants. Either go for 620 gigs of storage, which has a price tag of 8,999, or you go for the higher variant na 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, which comes with a price tag of 10,999. Discounts and freebies awaits early bird buyers. Link on the description. Kita natin ang kanyang camera module. It's the latest one. Double barrel. It's very much the same sa mga sikat na mid-ranger these days. And of course, ang kanyang camera is already bumped up with a 64MP na AI camera ni Realme. Another thing that impressed me dito sa phone na ito, even though nag-improve siya a lot, hindi pa rin nila tinanggal ang audio jack. And probably one of the more important for me is that punch hole na siya, hindi na siya teardrop notch. And kita natin ang kanyang mga bezel dito sa gilid, hindi ganun kakapal, though medyo makapal pa rin ang kanyang baba. Now, the phone na ito is being powered by the MediaTek Helio G88. Now, I know that this one is pretty much more of a lower mid-ranger na chip na ginagamit ng most of these smartphones out there. And taking a quick look sa kanyang Antutu benchmark score, it got a 259,000 points. And pag binake na mo naman siya, this is the score na makukuha mo. Swiping left and right, definitely smooth siya dahil sa kanyang 90Hz of screen refresh rate. And pwede mo na siya calibrate dito sa loob ng display settings. Pwede ka mag-auto select para sarili siya mag-check kung anong best refresh rate na kailangan mo. Or pwede mo i-set sa 90 or 60, depende sa gusto niyo. Ako, most of the time, nakaset ako sa 90 para masulit ko. Now, checking other benchmark dito like the 3D Mark, it was able to get a 744 na score dito sa Wildlife, meaning this one can play all those basic games na gusto ninyo. Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile, except siguro mga hardcore games. Now, itong phone na ito sports a 6.72-inch na IPS LCD. It has a 90Hz of screen refresh rate and the maximum kanyang brightness is 680 nits. This one has around mga 87% na screen-to-body ratio, meaning okay naman kanyang bezel, hindi naman sobrang kakapal. And this one has a 392 ppi density. Now, itong phone na ito is already running on Realme UI 4.0 and this one comes together with a Android version 13. So, maraming mga ibang phones at this price point comes only with a Android 12 support. But this one, 13 na. Now, itong phone na ito comes in two variants. Either go for 628 or 256 gig of storage. Now, kita natin dito na we can expand 8 gig more na RAM, meaning you have 8 plus 8. This one already has 16 gig of memory, so giving you more room for gaming, for multitasking, or for all of the other tasks na kailangan mo gawin para hindi siya mag-lag. Now, one of the things na pinag-uusapan dito sa phone na ito is definitely the mini capsule. Makita mo dito sa loob ng Realme Lab na settings. Pagpasok mo ng mini capsule, you can turn it on or you can turn it off. Basically, a mini capsule, it is displayed for battery status, data usage, and of course, step counter. Eh, meron pa siya isa dito, sleep capsule ang tawag, restrict your phone use for better rest and sleep. Ito makita mo sa settings. So, charge lang natin siya using kanyang default cable and charger. So, makita mo kung ano itsura ng mini capsule. Here we go. Ayan, so kita na sa ibabaw. Super VOOC, 33 watts, and kung ilang percent ang iyong battery. So, one of the things na nag-improve din dito is ang kanyang charging capability. This one has a 5,000 mAh of battery and it has a 33 watts na Super VOOC charge. Normally, mga C-series, makita mo either 10 watts or 18 watts lang at the most. But this one, this time around, binigyan siya ng 33 watts of Super VOOC charge. So, and nirate naman natin siya, it was really true na 33 watts. Kasi there's other phones like the Vivo V27e, which sinabi naman nila 66 watts. Pero kung nirate ko naman siya using my watt meter, it only has a 36 watts na maximum charging capability. But this one, 33 watts, kaya naman niya i-achieve. So charging from 8% to 100% takes me roughly an hour and 20 minutes, which is pretty much okay for a 33 watts charger. Itong phone na ito, nirate din natin ang battery life, was able to get a 11 hours and 48 minutes na screen on time. Now, translating on a daily average usage, this one, kaya naman niya magtagal ng 1 full day and a little bit more than that. Probably hindi naman siya aabot ng 2 days na usage. But sometimes, kung sobra kang tipid sa battery, kaya din naman niya magtagal ng 2 days. But on average usage, maybe a day and a half. Kaya din tagal. One of the things na lagi natin gamit on a smartphone definitely is to check social media. Swiping up and down sa mga, social media like TikTok, Facebook. Okay, smooth siya dahil sa kanyang 90 Hz of screen refresh rate and the processor is able to keep up. Kasi there are some other phones na medyo mababa ang kanyang refresh rate. Makita mo medyo mabibitin pag nagsuswipe up ka on social medias. Ito, smooth na smooth. Now, watching my favorite videos dito sa phone nito on YouTube or on Netflix, okay, smooth siya. Wala akong masabi, no? Of course, don't expect it to be as good as AMOLED display. But this one, I can say it's pretty nice enough, watchable siya, and pretty much good to enjoy for the whole family. Now, one of the things na napansin ko dito sa kanya is ang kanyang loudspeaker. Hindi siya ganun kalakasan. Now, you probably might consider using your favorite headphones or Bluetooth TWS just to enjoy some sounds on this one. Now, playing Call of Duty Mobile dito sa phone na ito, sinet ko naman sa highest na graphical settings na kaya niya. Okay naman siya. It was able to let me enjoy the game without any problem. And best of all, okay naman responsive ka ng screen sa mga touch ko. And the display is pretty good enough for, gameplay like Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG. Probably medyo mahirapan talaga to pagdating sa Genshin Impact. Napag-usapan natin probably one of the biggest jump na nangyari dito sa phone na ito, it's definitely camera. Kung sumasabay sa mga up-to-date na mga mid-ranger. It's called double barrel ang kanyang design dito sa likod ng kanyang camera module. Definitely, it's the in thing these days. This one comes with a 64MP na wide sensor together with a 2MP na depth sensor. This one can shoot up to 1080p and 60 FPS. And ang kanyang punch hole sa harap has a 8MP na wide sensor which can shoot up to 1080p and 30 FPS. Now, shooting some photos has never been this enjoyable on a C-series. I can say ito yung pinakamalaking lundag na nakita ko sa C-series. Normally, C-series average ang kanyang camera, masasabi ko sa inyo. But this one, it was able to capture some really nice one. And to be honest with you, sa mga outdoor shots dito, I'm quite impressed with it. And very sharp. Some of them are pretty nice and good enough. Taking some bokeh shots is also nice. And dinala ko naman siya sa indoor. It was able to perform, but of course, there are some times na pag medyo madilim siya, medyo nahirapan din siya konti. Of course, don't expect too much from its camera. But overall, I can say, I'm impressed with its camera. Pero pagdating sa low light, medyo hirap na siya konti. Taking selfies outdoors, good and decent. And taking selfies indoors are equally nice. Now, here are some samples na nakuha ko sa kanyang front-facing camera for vlogging, for indoors and outdoors. So guys, this is the Realme C55 and recording at 1080p and 30 FPS. This is the resolution you'll be getting if you're using it outdoors for vlogging, for conferencing, or for just simply video chat on Viber or Messenger. And the audio is recorded using the default microphone. What can you say? Share it on the comment section below. So guys, this is the Realme C55 and recording using 1080p and 30 FPS is the resolution you'll be getting if you're vlogging using the front-facing camera. And of course, this is the same resolution you'll be getting if you're doing for online conferencing or just simply Viber video chat. And of course, this is recorded using the default microphone. What can you say? Hit the comment section below. Now, ito naman sample na nakuha ko vlogging using the rear camera. So, I can see ang kanyang front-facing camera is pretty good and, usable naman siya. Mga videos niya, lalo na when you're taking for some simple TikTok videos or just using for conferencing, okay naman siya. And ang kanyang rear camera, I can say medyo hirap nga lang siya mag-adjust sa lightings. Makita mo, very evident ang light switching niya. Medyo doon siya nahihirapan. But overall, very decent ang kanyang camera. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa Realme C55? This one is pretty much good for people who likes camera. Dahil gumanda ang kanyang camera, definitely no doubt. Charging is improved. Ang kanyang display has improved. And ang kanyang processor definitely has improved over sa mga units of Tiger. Would I recommend tong Realme C55? Definitely, it's a yes. If you have the extra cash, I would suggest you get the C55 over sa mga C33, C30S. This one definitely is the better choice. Everything about this one is a lot better than the mga predecessor niya from C33. So guys, once again, ang price nito, $628,899 and ang kanyang 8256 has a price of $10,999. Discounts and freebies awaits early birds and check it on the description box below. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, hit nyo na rin bell icon para hindi ma-miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.